Okay, as I said in previous videos, this project I'm doing the build, it's actually two different cosplays. It's going to be a full-size, actual 7'4" Reinhardt, and a Bastion that I'm going to try to get as close to the 7'2" mark as possible. I will, of course, be wearing the Reinhardt. My nephew Nathan will be wearing the Bastion because we built him a Bastion for A-Kon, and by the time we got done getting our passes and getting back out the truck to get it on him because it was so big and heavy and it had fans and batteries and everything else, that it came apart. The heat had got so hot that the hot glue on some of the parts started coming loose and it just started falling apart, so he couldn't wear it. He still had a great time at the con, he just didn't get to wear the outfit. And me and Kai had built the original one. It was supposed to be for Kai for con, but it was just too big and bulky. He couldn't wear it, it was too heavy. So he decided to go as Crow from RWBY. So what I'm doing is a Crow Bastion skin. It's going to be a custom build Bastion. I'm calling it the Crow unit, the quick response Omnic weapon. Okay, what I'm going to do today, since I don't really have any of my stuff to start the builds yet, is I'm just going to show you some of the sketches I've laid out for both the Reinhardt and the Bastion. The Reinhardt's going to be a grief heart, you know, kind of to represent, you know, my grief for losing my son. But yeah, and then the Bastion, of course, is for Bastion, and the Crow is because his cosplay was Crow. Bastion was Kai's favorite character. Whenever me and him played Overwatch together, I was Reinhardt and he was Bastion. I was his shield. And he kept me covered. So that this is going to be a really emotional thing for me, but I'm going to make it happen for him. But anyway, let's get down to business. Okay, these are my Bastion designs. Kind of hard to get the camera right. Okay, this is just kind of a layout. It's going to have the blade arm instead of the gun arm. It's still going to have a gun built in, but it's just going to be the blade like Crow's sword. And he's going to have a cape. He's going to be a little more rounded off than a normal Bastion. This is just another sketch of him. Different angle, color scheme. It's another sketch, just sketches basically. How I'm going to put it together, rucksack frame to hold it up, where my fans and my wires are going to go. It's going to have a deal built into it so that my nephew Nathan can have water and stuff in there and stay hydrated. It's going to have fans. This is just kind of a layout of how my blade is going to work, because it is going to convert into the scythe blade. It'll actually be more like a big hook since it's going to be an arm, but yeah, there'll be like a lever inside he can pull that'll drop it down. This is kind of a rundown on how I'm going to have the gun mechanism built on the sides of the blades. I'm actually going to try to set it up with some springs and stuff so that inside there's a lever and he can pull it, and it'll actually make like a gunshot sound and eject an empty shell casing. And this is just where I was trying to figure out how I'm going to get his feet set up in it so that he's elevated but yet still able to walk. Okay, these are basically the same things but for the Grief Heart armor. Some just rough sketches. The shield. I'm having a really hard time finding a picture of the front of Grief Heart's shield while it is deployed. I do not have the Grief Heart skin yet. I'm working on it, but as of right now, I don't have any good pictures of it. So there's the hammer, and I've actually kind of got parts of that figured out. I'm actually even toying with the idea of doing two different hammers, one for inside convention, one for outside convention, and having the outside convention one's jetpacks actually eject flame. It's another Grief Heart. And there's a front of the eagle shield thing. Yeah, but anyway, I just thought I'd make a little quick video so that y'all don't think I'm just blowing smoke and whatnot, that I'm actually serious about this. waiting on our taxes to come in. We had a little snag. Some of my wife's medical bills attached a little bit of it, so we'll recoup as soon as it all comes in and we see exactly what we have. But we'll get this going. We'll make it happen. Y'all keep watching. Later.